Once he lands from that big drop, we just see a whole landscape full of trash. From miles and miles, you just see trash everywhere. I could just smell that disgusting stench through my screen. But hold on, something weird happens. The trash starts moving, and then it becomes a whole monster. Not just any monster, but a trash monster. I know it sounds crazy and it sounds weird, but hold on. It actually gets more and more interesting. The monsters start screaming and more of them appear right in front of Rudo. They start releasing some toxic purple gas that might be mixed up with shit and throw up. If that was me, I am instantly dying from that. Rudo falls down and is stuck, not being able to move. He barely could breathe with that air being so bad. But with every MC, you gotta have a flashback that traumatizes you to keep going. And that's what happened. Rudo gets up, red lightning appears, and he goes for a metal pipe. The monsters are right behind him. Then boom, pushing the monster back. He starts walling out on the monster but still gets tossed around into the mountain. Then picks up a light pole and throws it like a frisbee, taking out one of the monster's arms. Rudo's condition is getting worse since he shouldn't be breathing that air in. But he starts aura farming. He knows two monsters are coming his way and stays still, sitting down. Once the monsters clash, he slashes the first monster on the head and Zoom slashes the other monster in half. From this point on, I don't know what's going on. I just know trash is everywhere and this show loves trash. But hey, this is definitely a different concept from every other anime and I'm loving it. But hold on, it's not over yet. The boys pulled up to avenge their brethren. One of them starts standing up like they a big dog. Like this. Yeah, I'm definitely running. Next thing you know, that big dog stomps on the floor, creating a shockwave, and Rudo falls over. Rudo looks up at a random man who got an umbrella just staring at him, who came out of nowhere. He proceeds to kick Rudo on the floor, then gives him a gas mask so he can breathe. He tries to talk to him, but the random man is telling Rudo to shut up. Rudo starts getting louder, so the stranger gets louder back. Shut up, they react to sound and you being loud as hell. But a monster appears out of nowhere and he just aura farms with his umbrella. He's standing still while the monster charges towards him and instantly evaporates the garbage. Since they were getting loud at each other, more monsters appear. So the stranger that we just met gets to work. He starts going crazy. He jumps in the air above the monster while his umbrella gets bigger, then pierces the whole monster, making an indent of his umbrella on the floor. This scene, oh man, it might have done something in my pants. This was crazy aura farming. We learned his name is Engine, and he looks like a badass. Not gonna lie, he looked good.
Why are you gay?
Pause. But now after defeating all the monsters, Rudo is getting dragged along in chains. Rudo's asking all the